And so what he says to you is, he says, put on some stuff that you'll be able to stand in this season of your life. And so when I asked you, how are you dressed? Naturally, we think about our natural clothes, how we're dressed. And so it's just like when your parents are telling you, you can't wear that. What they're really saying is, I'm trying to protect you from something. Because you think you're trying to wear this to show off to John and to show off to Rufus. You know, I just want to show, my legs off to Rufus. But you don't understand that when your mama's telling you to put on some clothes, she's not worried about Rufus, but she's worried about the pedophile that you don't see that's looking at you. And so when she says cover that stuff up, what she's saying is, I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to cover you because you just want Rufus to see your twinkie toe. But she see Mr. Moses in the window looking at you every day. And she's not trying to tell you to make you afraid so that when you walk down the street, you got to walk in fear. But she's saying, cover up. And so that's what God is telling you right now. He's saying, cover up. And guess what? We don't like it, because when I was in my teens, I'm not going to tell you what him and I did, but see, when we were in our teens, I wore some stuff that I didn't realize that was going to get me in trouble. I wore some stuff. I went out the house and I didn't realize, you know how you wear your clothes, but you put what you really gonna wear in your book bag? Because you're gonna go somewhere right after first period homeroom. Come on, somebody talk to me today. I'll come down there and get all up in your Kool-Aid and get all up in your business. See, that's why you got some pastors that's been in some stuff, so we can talk to you today. We ain't just gonna talk to you about Jesus, but we're gonna talk about them jeans that you got in your book bag that you ain't supposed to be wearing. The ladies looking at me like, get the boys. Come on, get them. Y'all just keep talking about our jeans. I'm coming for the guys too. Let me see what I got in my notes about y'all. I got something in here. You got to be dressed for where you're going. Even this week, as I was driving through Riverview and I saw this young boy. He had his pants on and they was like way down here, and he had on red underwear, and the girl that was with him, she looked like death warmed over, and they just thought they were doing the thing. And so what God is saying, and even with your parents, while we keep harassing you about that, because I'm looking at this guy saying, you're not going anywhere.
That's right.
You ain't gonna get a job. Nobody's gonna give you favor, and people keep saying, well, you shouldn't judge him. I ain't judging him. I'm just telling him he ain't gonna get no job with them red underwears on. And so what God is saying is, dress for where you're going. What you got on is an indication of where you're going. If you got this crap on, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna roll past you because I think you gonna rob me. Is it right? Should we be judging you like that? No, but it's the reality of it. But if I see you, dressed like you got some sense, dressed up like Anthony did. Anthony looked like he going somewhere. Anthony looked like he got a blessing over his life. Anthony looked like he comes from a great home. Anthony looks like, man, I should bless you today. Man, I should do something. Anthony said, come on with it, come on with it. You gotta dress for where you're going. But if you come out the house with everything just hanging out, what does that say? That says that you don't know God, you don't know yourself, you don't know who you're serving, you don't know where you're going. But when you know who you are, you dress like who you are. See, the fact that I didn't get up here in a baseball cap and some booty shorts